Hey, quick opportunity for a little update and some of the things I like to do. I've been talking about a lot of running, high floaters, blah, 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 stuff like that. It's nice to change things up. Sometimes I did start a little bit of a video playlist regarding card collecting, um, and I try to tie it in more to my life so it's not just boring stuff about cards. I am definitely not like an investor or anything like that, but it's so sentimental for me. I grew up in the years when all the cards that I would have had if I would have kept them, and I did keep some of them, they're all worthless. So that sucks. But it's made me just kind of get back into it a little bit as much as I can. And as I realize some of the things, I have a wired headphones that I don't think anyone has anymore, and so I sometimes are very hesitant to change and move on into like reality of new technology. My computer is a 2011 MacBook Pro. It still works. I don't use it that much, but I guess eventually I'll have to get a new one. But I reminisce. I like to hang on to things, and when it comes to cards, it's definitely looking at some of the older ones I used to collect kind of brings me back. Um, but now I'm kind of into it again, as a lot of people are, and eBay is a wonderful place to get a few things for a pretty good price. Um, but yeah, I was been really into basketball. So I started helping coach my son's team this year, and like I told the head coach and other people like I it's almost like to the point of like distraction and how much I think about coaching basketball and basketball in general now, just because we practice twice a week, and I just loved it, and I love learning about it, and took me back again to when I was in high school and junior high playing basketball. But to be able to help coach um, has been really cool, and just to get to know some of the guys in the school that I work with a little bit better is nice, and to just see my son interact with his friends is great. Um, and this last tournament we had, I actually got to be the head coach for the last day, and I'd done that a few times before, when the other guy couldn't make it, and I kind of felt a little bit like out of my element. I didn't know what to do, and this last time coaching, I had a little bit more of a plan, and I was pretty proud of not only the team for working hard and getting a really good outcome in both games, even though they didn't win the second one. They worked so hard, but I was kind of proud of myself for some of the strategies I had, and we ran a couple plays and they worked. We implemented the press, and it got us back in the game. So that was kind of cool. I do kind of struggle with like stepping out there and doing stuff and being like assertive and stuff. So coaching is definitely helps me with that skill. I also was a ref for a couple games this year, and that's a totally different thing, totally different challenge. But I really liked it, and I hope to do more of that. But yeah, back to the cards. I like cracking packs. I like opening packs. They're so expensive though. But one day, and I'm really into basketball cards now. I'm not really in anything else, so it's kind of helped me narrow it in. Basketball cards are expensive, so but anyways, I there's a couple card shops in town. I went into one and looked at the basketball. They had a very small section of stuff, and really expensive, all boxes. Um, but I found this top chrome basketball, OTE overtime elite. It's kind of like a special high school for like really good basketball players. It's a really cool thing. Actually, they have a TV a series on, I think it's on Netflix or Prime, where you can kind of learn more about the players. But I bought this box for $100. It's like probably stupid, and but for the first time in a while, it kind of worked out. while I was watching the show, the two stars of the show were two twins, Amin and Asar Thompson, who are now in the NBA, and they're identical twins. You can't really tell them apart. So I've been rooting for Asar Thompson because he's on the Pistons, and that's my team, and they suck. But so he's the new guy, and he's really good. So watching the TV series, he dominated with his brother, ready for the NBA. Near the end of the series, he gets drafted. They show all the teachers and the coaches in the school, like, tearing up and excited. So it's pretty cool to learn a little bit more about them. And then when I opened the box, there's some players that weren't really featured in the series, that I kind of learned about a little bit more as well, who's getting drafted and stuff like that. But I actually lucked out really well, which is probably not good to do all the time. But this is what I got in my box. So this is see if I can. This is an Asar Thompson auto, numbered out of 75, and it's a green um, fractor card, I guess, refractor card. Again, I don't know too much about this, but it's actually a pretty decent investment. I could eventually get my money back, um, eventually when he takes off. He's doing really well this year. He's not like a superstar yet, but I thought it was cool because he plays for the Pistons. So the odds of me getting the Piston autograph and have it be like numbered are pretty low. So that was pretty cool. Pretty happy about that. I show anyone that I think might have a faint interest in basketball, and some of my son's friends as well, and they thought it was kind of cool, but I don't know. Hey kids, look at this basketball card I got, guys. Isn't that cool? Um, anyways, it's fun. I like it. I like it. I don't spend too much on it, as much as I used to. I think during COVID, I went a little overboard on some of the stuff. I was doing hockey stuff. I don't know. I'm not really into that hockey stuff anymore. Again, once you kind of dive into a little bit of something like basketball, which I thought I knew a lot about, and I found I learned so much this year, from the coach, from the players, from just how everything is organized. It just, I don't know, it's always on my mind. So that's why I'd be focusing on basketball. And last week, a couple weeks ago, I wanted to get get a little piece of I don't know, history or whatever, some maybe another good investment. So I got the this Caitlin Clark card. So it's her university card. Got that on eBay for I think $15. I think already it's going for a little bit more. She just broke the record yesterday for most points in college history. So, um, anyways, stories behind some of the cards, and I definitely know, dating back to when I was 10, 12 years old, opening packs of pro set hockey cards, just junk cards, but just hoping I'd get a Brett Hall card, and again trying to trade a Brett Hall rookie card for my friend and never being successful. But now I have one, and because I'm an adult and I can buy stuff, and it's cheap. But yeah, just the different meaning and sentimental kind of the stories behind some of the things. I don't know. It's stuff I'll kind of pack away, take out from time to time, put on display for anyone that wants to know about them, and hopefully one or two of them hold some value in the future. I can pass on to my boys, and yeah, maybe somewhere along the line, someone in my family will be as interested as I am, and will be grateful that I have kept them. So that's different, but yeah, if you're dwelling on eye floaters, if you're anything like that, you've probably stopped listening. But I'd say, yeah, find something else to do. Find another hobby. Take a break. Enjoy yourself. Find ways to enjoy yourself that don't drive you crazy. Pull the blinds a little lower if it's too bright. Put on some sunglasses once in a while. But yeah, good luck to you.